So, good day, ma'am. Good day, classmates. Today, we would be reacting and summarizing a video. We don't know yet what the video is, but we will be seeing it shortly after. So, let's jump right into it. So, we would be reacting to a video about Princess of the Stars. A tragic story about Princess of the Stars and what the crew and the passengers had experienced. So, let's go.
Lord, sana buhayin mo pa ako sa
Tama ba tong ganitong
Now, first off, when you see it the life buoy, you'll be really skeptical to what the quality of the ship and the quality of the equipments would be. It would be a low budget ship or a really old ship.
itsura ng life vest, sir?
Sure.
Kasaysayan,
Maybe it was just
kababalaghan at
outdated.
iba pa ating tuklasin dito sa Historiador.
Please like and subscribe to this channel, Historiador.
Sa unang tingin sa commercial nila sa TV noon, ay talagang mahihikayat kang sumakay sa barko ng Sulpicio Lines para maglakbay. Sino ba naman ang ayaw sumakay sa barkong malaki at maganda?
I mean, who would not? At first sight, you would see it is a luxurious ship with lots of complimentary and would suit you and your needs on board ship.
Pero alam mo ba na ang mga ito'y pinaglumaan na ng ibang bansa at ibinenta na lang sa Sulpicio Lines? June 21, 2008, off-coast ng San Fernando, Romblon, tumaob ang barkong MV Princess of the Stars na pagmamayari ng Sulpicio Lines.
So, MV Princess of the Stars is owned by the Company of the Philippines, and before that was owned by a Japanese company and was resold for a lower price here in the Philippines. Wow, so that must be quite suspicious, if you would think.
Alas 12:30 ng tanghali, ang barkong MV Princess of the Stars ay ginawa noong 1984 ng heavy industry sa Japan na nagngangalang Ishikawa-jima Harima. Ito'y isang ferry vessel na may bigat na 23,824 tons. Ang dating pangalan nito ay MV Ferry Lilac na pagmamayari ng Shin Nihonkai Ferry sa Japan. May total passenger capacity ito na 1,970 katao. Makalipas ang 20 taon, ay ibinenta ito sa Sulpicio Lines na naging flagship ng kanilang mga sasakyang pandagat noong 2004. Pinangalanan nitong MV Princess of the Stars.
So this ship wreckage was recent. I mean, 2004 was sold here in the Philippines from Japan Shipping Industries. So, not so long ago.
Dahil sa pangroro ang orihinal na disenyo nito sa Japan, kinakailangan ng Sulpicio Lines na baguhin ang disenyo ng nabiling barko. Dinagdagan ito ng lower passenger deck at cargo ramp sa stern port side. Sa 4 na taon ng pagbiyahe ng MV Princess of the Stars, ay hindi ito nagkaroon ng problema hanggang sa umalis ito sa Port of Manila noong June 20, 2008 patungong Cebu, kasagsagan ng bagyong Frank na may international name na Typhoon Fengshen.
See, you should not sail on a stormy weather, even if how sturdy or how strong your vessel would be. It has a possibility to capsize from the huge waves and strong winds. elements of nature can be so harsh at times.
Inabisuhan umano ng kinaukulan ng paglayag ng barko sa paniwalang malaki ito at kayang-kaya ang hagupit ng bagyo. Pero ang hindi nila alam na magbabagong direksyon ng bagyong Frank kung saan ito ay dumaan mismo sa Romblon na siya namang daanan ng MV Princess of the Stars patungong Cebu. Tanghali ng June 21, nagpadala ng isang distress signal ang kapitan ng barko pero mga bandang alas 12:30 ay hindi na ito makontak pa kung kaya't nagpadala kagad ng speedboat ang alkalde ng San Fernando Romblon na sina Netan 5. Ayon sa mga taong nakasaksi sa sitwasyon ay may mga nagkalat na raw ng mga bangkay sa paligid, partially submerged na raw ang barko at meron itong malaking butas na sa kalaunay na pag-alaman na hindi pala ito butas kundi ang mismong boat thruster ng barko.
Okay, so the ship, after the storm, had capsized. Rescuers thought of it as a hole in the ship, but they were wrong as it was the propellers of the vessel.
Ayon sa initial report, 747 ang total ng mga tao na nakasakay sa barko, 626 ang mga pasahero dito at 121 naman ang mga crew. Pero nang magpalabas ng statement ang Sulpicio Lines, sinabi nito na 755 ang mga pasaherong nakasakay sa barko at 111 naman ang mga crew, kung saan ay meron itong kabuang pasahero na 866. Patunay lamang na may mga pasahero na naman na hindi napasama ang mga pangalan sa manifesto. Ayon sa pahayag ng mga survivors, hindi umano nagkaroon ng malfunction ang kanilang barkong sinasakyan, kundi sadyang malakas lang daw talaga ang hangin at alon na humahampas mga bandang alas 11:30 ng umaga, kung kaya't binigyan na sila ng instruction na magsuot na ng life jacket. 11:45 a.m. ay nag-announce na ang kapitan ng barko nang kinatatakutan ng lahat ang abandoned ship.
Now in this situation, abandoned ship is an option too, but unfortunately, this would be the most dangerous thing to do when caught on a storm. All we need to do is be calm and wait for rescue teams and also notify them immediately.
Wala na raw sa ayos ang sitwasyon. Marami na ang mga nagsitalunan sa dagat kahit na wala pang mga suot na life jackets. Hindi rin daw nakabigay ng assistance ang mga crew ng barko sa mga pasahero dahil kahit sila raw mismo ay nagpapanik na rin at kanya-kanya nang sinasalba ang mga sarili. Wala na rin nagawa ang ipinadalang rescue team ng Philippine Navy dahil sa malakas na ulan, hangin at alon na humahampas sa kanilang rescue boat. Kung kaya't nagdesisyon na lamang ito na i-abort ang misyon. Makalipas ang 24 oras, sa wakas ay nakalapit na rin sa barkong MV Princess of the Stars ang isa pang rescue boat. Pero ayon kay Philippine Coast Guard spokesman Lieutenant Senior Grade Arman Balilo ay wala na silang nakitang mga survivors. Ayon sa final report ng
Now, it is said that this vessel had a passenger capacity of 1,076, and out of the 1,076 passengers, it was reported that only 32 had survived, which for me is hard to believe because it was said in the video that even if there were no life vests or other safety harnesses, etc., or lifeboats, at that time they were panicking and abandoning ship, so they jumped onto the water without safety kits and probably not recorded or not even found, unfortunately. So this is a harsh reality for this news.
na nakuha ng GMA News Team. 1,074 ang total na nakasakay sa MV Princess of the Stars nang ito'y lumubog. 437 ang kumpirmadong namatay, 605 ang nawawala at 32 lamang ang nakaligtas. Ayon sa 65-page report na isinumite ng Philippines Board of Marine Inquiry, kapabayaan daw sa parte ng Sulpicio Lines at kapitan nitong si Florencio Marimon ang nangyaring trahedya. Isinawalang bahana raw ng kapitan ang sama ng panahon sa kanyang desisyong ipagpatuloy ang paglalayag. Ibinasura ng Court of Appeals ang kasong kriminal na isinampa ng mga biktima sa Sulpicio Lines, pero dinala ito ng mga biktima sa Supreme Court kung kaya't kagaya ng ibang mga kaso ay nakabinbin na naman ito sa Korte Suprema at naghihintay ng pinal na desisyon.
Binasura ng Court of Appeals pero dinala namin sa Supreme Court. Kasi paano mababasura ng legal yon sa pamamagitan ng apela ay 10 testigo na ang naipresenta ng prosekusyon sa husgado.
Sa ngayon ay wala ng pampasaherong barko ang Sulpicio Lines.
Now, that was a turning point for Sulpicio Lines. After that tragic incident that the Princess of the Stars had suffered, they did never launch vessels that are for passengers. They only send ships for cargoes.
Di na sila pinayagan pa ng Court of Appeals na mag-transport pa ng mga pasahero kung kaya't mula sa pampasaherong barko ay naging isang domestic shipping company na ito under the name Philippine Pan Asia Carrier Corporation. Sa kabuuan ay 5 major maritime mishaps ang kinasasangkutan ng Sulpicio Line sa ating bansa. Isipin mo na lang kung ilang libong buhay ang nawala sa...
including the Doña Paz. Doña Paz and Princess of the Stars considered as one of the tragic shipwrecks that happened here in the Philippines, alongside Doña Marilyn, Princess of the Orient, Princess of the World, and Princess of the Stars. See?
Sa 5 aksidente na yun, mula 1972 hanggang 2014, ay mayroong naitalang 477 na kaso ng mga aksidente sa dagat. Ibig sabihin na mayroong 11 aksidenteng nangyayari sa dagat kada taon. Hindi na bago ito sa ating bansa dahil paulit-ulit na lang itong nangyayari kung saan ay aminado naman ang ahensya ng gobyerno ng Philippine Coast Guard sa kanilang pagkukulang. Ito ang mismong pahayag mula sa kanilang kapitan. Ikaw na ang humusga.
Usually yung thorough inspection, hindi talaga namin ma-comply dahil kulang na tayo sa tauhan. So what we do actually is to have the master of the vessel execute an master's oath of safety departure. Doon nakalagay sa oath niya na ang barko ay safe for the conveyance of passengers and cargos.
So that's all for that video. I hope you enjoy my reaction video about this Princess of the Stars and its tragic history. So that's all for this video. So the summary of the reaction video about Princess of the Stars is that it was a resale vessel from Japan to the Philippines, and it makes you wonder, why would it be sold after 17 years in the Philippines? Probably, my conclusion is that it was some ship that experienced some unfortunate events and it had to stop sailing in Japan, in their local seas, and was resold here in the Philippines for a much lesser cost. And another thing is that its capacity, they added extra cabins in the ports and starboard sides of the ship, meaning it was a smaller vessel and they customized it here in the Philippines. And another thing is that the ship has suffered one of the most tragic accidents here in our country, alongside MV Doña Paz. And its form when it was seen by Coast Guards is it was capsized. Although we have thought of that it had already holes but was just the propellers of the ship. So, another information that I may add is that out of 1,076 passengers, only 36 have survived, which makes you wonder why this is possible. That it was mentioned in the video that there were people who jumped into the ocean at once, even without life vessels or life tugs or etc. So a lot of them also have died unrecognized and recorded. And lastly, the vessel sailed at a storm which was at that time so dangerous. The captain forced the vessel to maneuver through the storm, not avoiding the storm. That is a bold move to pull off. And despite lacking the technology at that time, the captain still did what he did. So, things that you should avoid in order for this to be happening again is that always have a presence of mind, and also do not be a hero. You should always think of the lives that will be lost in the process of what you are doing. As future mariners, as future captains, as future marine engineers, we must bear in mind that our job is to care for the safety of our lives, and the lives of the people are dependent to what we are doing on board the vessel. So we must care for their lives too, and put them first before us. So I hope you learned from this video. Please put a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all. Peace out.